eyes just because of how deep their hero pool are. So I think drafting against them really is a challenge in the best of 3, but we're heading into game number 1. That was an SOD you saw right there as we officially begin the first series of the day. So taking a quick look, this is, 3 fighters in the lineup of the HUNS. It's all team fights that they're waiting for.
Yeah, HUNS want all the smoke. That's it, man. Hey, technically, what?
Who is it? Is it Chun-Li?
Is it Chun-Li? Did Still Meta go for the Chun-Li skin? It's not. It doesn't look like... Bro, you had one job, Still Meta.
What about Paquito?
I guess he's more of a KOF guy.
Oh, Paquito went for the Ryu skin.
Okay, so they're both KOF, bro. Terry Bogard, no Ryu. No Ryu love or no Chun-Li love. Okay. Pull yourself together, weapon mastery, yeah. There's a curse going on with the Mongolian teams, at least just for the Mongols with the Paquito.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just different when you have Bankai on your team.
Yeah, never know. That's why I think even the micro that we're looking at in the EXP lane is very interesting right now. But we're looking at emblems.
Yeah, Shark revitalized there.
Oh, hold on.
Like a mistap? Or, yeah.
There wasn't much happening just yet.
Nope.
Okay, so at least he's on pull yourself together.
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
He will get it back.
You'll get it back. No worries. BP doing a good job clearing against the Guinevere. We'll probably get this gold crab. Still meta, though. Around spatial migration. It's still BP who gets it. Still meta with the walk-up.
They're going to meet in this next objective coming very, very soon. But the poke that's coming from both mid duos, it's no joke. Like the mid control has been back and forth between them. Let's see whoever gets to find a great initiation, but it's being very careful for now since this first hurdle is going to be a massive deal breaker. Both XP laners too.
Yep.
Being part of this is something we have to watch out for.
Oh, Bankai's got tempo, and that's his level 4, but I think A7... Wait a minute, they're just gonna go for it. Perfect match coming down. Shark now with Revitalize. Oh, bursted out completely. The glorious pathway, as LaFell mentioned, stolen by Kenny, laid the carpet down, and that's the free neutral objective. The first one of the game to Still Meta.
To be fair, he got his Revitalize back just in time, but that was a lot of damage coming in from the HUNS. This is what you probably would expect from a fighter lineup. They would just keep going for those engages without holding back because they're very much capable of, especially in this point of the game.
And it's like, oh, wait a second. Really good move by Nats.
Oh.
Great Vengeance to get out of the knockout strike. Now they're going to go all in. BP looking for the play. Vengeance coming down again. The Queller. And it's a kill. A7 on the board. Still meta. Is he going to go for the spatial migration? Nats is right there. No, he won't. He'll play it safe for now.
Yeah, it'll just show up. Oh, there you go.
Wow. Respect.
That was just... keep patience. Just standing there waiting for that flicker. Oh, you?
Oh, Soul Sever as well. Perfect match getting him out. And that's about it. Kenny, again with the glorious pathway steal.
Yeah, I think like even looking just at Kenny and his choice of made, a jump at Shark, forcing out the Revitalize again.
Yo, that's a mistake there. Still mid up, taking very low. They're laser beams. What?
Still went back.
That was an awful decision to just jump on the high-lows and commit.
Yeah, I had the stacks for the Violet Requiem, but it was just Kenny there, who I think already used his combo, so there wasn't much reliable damage to use to go for the fights. Reliable damage to use to go for the fights.
Wait, Fatal Lace onto Shark, brings him under turret, so it's a kill back. Yuki on the board on the Freya.
Okay. Somehow, I think both sides... there have been some exchanges that we don't really fully understand just yet. Okay, but once again, we are looking at an upcoming objective. And at least the lead hasn't grown significantly just yet for either of these two teams. But I guess for the HUNS, we are yet to see how they're really able to pull off this combo. Like the hero synergies that we expect from this multiple fighter lineup. Because it's mostly just really going to be OU and Still Meta finding these setups, looking for the targets, but then A7 on the other hand. How Shark has been constantly pressured and poked is not becoming a good sign for them because he has almost always been unable to just really serve his purpose so far whenever the team fights start.
Bankai doing a good job holding it. Kenny poking Shark. Yuki has already joined as well. But faster, good Blade Surge to get away from the perfect match. Shark pops in. The glorious pathway, that's the final slash over. They're gonna go for the damage onto OU. Nats coming in with vengeance, gets caught to fatal links, but Cold takes him down. Still meta, gets a massive spatial migration of the Violent Requiem, and it lands on BP. Zia doing a lot, but it's not enough to take these tanky fighters down.
They didn't necessarily go for the commit on Shark. Did go down anyway, but it was A7 who got things first. But it was just buying time, Nats!
Final slash.
Okay.
Gets him out. Flicker burned from Bankai though, and Yuki. This will be a turret for the HUNS.
Yep. The way that the HUNS are just deceivingly going in, but just waiting for the moment for Still Meta and the other members to go in is, I guess, catching A7 by surprise, really. At that moment, it felt like it could have been a really good timing for A7 to just commit, but with OU down and the other members of the HUNS actually still prepared, Still Meta jumping, again, it hasn't been a good time for Shark.
Yeah. He's the only frontliner, and it's very visible that it is. Oh, spatial migration onto Shark. Violent Requiem as well. Now, again, a questionable decision. Cold World able to get past there. Nat's gonna go in, but oh, Frozen taken very low. He's able to get the vengeance. Still meta. Gets a spatial migration. Now it's an all-out fight as Yuki is able to dive in through Cold World and Nats. A big double for Yuki, and the HUNS are looking good in game one.
It's just really fights. The HUNS just really want fights. It's a very systematic front to back that you're seeing from them, but it's working in the end. Even though it's not an immediate pickoff, no reliable source of burst damage just to go for that whenever they want, and it's always Shark that they spot out first. It's as if it doesn't matter. They can still layer their skills. Just looking at this instant replay too, the final slash, the jumps, the Valkyrie descent, and everything just following up to go for that all-in team fight. A7, they're not able to go with that, or at least go toe-to-toe when it comes to the extended team fights.
It's just A7 cannot brawl against the HUNS like that. You can't just go brute force. They're gonna go for the combo onto OU. That's a lot of damage, and it's actually enough to take him down. But it's with 5 ultimates, which basically guarantees the HUNS a neutral objective. The final turtle of the game gonna go to Still Meta. Even without the red tree. Yuki gonna pick up a turret as well. Down below, that's a tier 2, all for a kill on the roamer OU.
Third turtle of the game. Right now, it's just really as if we're waiting for A7 to go online. We're waiting for Zia and Cold World to go online, but Still Meta.
Goes in, trying to get the passive spatial migration. Purify out already. Go to Monforce now as they go for the disengage, but Shark, I think, will most likely. Oh, great final slash! Oh, Black just cannot take the damage! They're starting to hurt. Good flicker route by Nats. Still Meta couldn't get it. Traction pulls in land. Nats goes over to Vengeance. Is able to go for the stun on Still Meta. Now it's the whole team going in. Nats trying to get the last hit on him. But the Frozen comes around. Coral picks up the kill and only now gets the Sky Piercer. Signs of life from A7.
Okay. The HUNS, with the presence of Nats and them just being close to their tier 2 turret, I think they were really able to take advantage of that, taking pickoffs one by one against the overextending members of the HUNS, because as much as it seemed like Still Meta was able to go around them, find the backline angle, they were still trying to chase from behind, and now A7 have at least minimized the threat even just to a little bit, because looking at the items right now, I think we're waiting for a bit more damage to come in. There's a lot of catching up that Zia has to do. It's just Cold World who's somehow at par when it comes to Kenny in terms of gold, and with the Sky Piercer present here too, that might change the course of the team fights coming later, even just a bit slightly.
And now it's up to the HUNS to identify the problem. It really seems like A7 now understand what they need to do in these team fights, right? They can't commit all in right as they see the HUNS, because they're just going to lose out. HUNS are too sustainable, they're too tanky, they do so much damage, prolonged damage. So what A7 need to do is they got to kite away and utilize those big resources once the HUNS has overstepped.
Yep. That is going to be the game plan. Extended teamfights are not really going to be the way to go. As much as they have the Kimi, I think it's going to really mostly rely on the kiting capabilities for now, just so they can take advantage of the situation.
This looks
because
free.
Even right now, A7 are looking to just let go of this lore. They can't really find the angle to contest just yet, not even for Best Player 1, even though he's surprisingly a level ahead of Still Meta in this game.
That's one good thing about the Suyo, even after those nerfs, man. Your farming speed, the pathing that you have, the mobility with your technically double flickers.
Yeah.
It's crazy. BP still a level ahead despite the Lord take from the HUNS. And this will continue. What did the little items look like? That BP? No, BP did not get a Sky Piercer, right? It was Cold World.
It was Cold World.
Okay.
It was Cold World who has it for the team. Zia too, I think, waiting for that Holy Crystal to come in. Only has the Feather, if I'm not mistaken, and one other item. But this is a Lord that they will have to defend, though. And they will have a lot more reliable wave clear if you compared to looking at the HUNS. It's just that. But let's just see, because the HUNS also have all their battle spells intact if ever they do want to go for a surprise attempt to at least take a pick off against A7. It's not 12 minutes just yet, so they still have Holy Shields too.
They're doing a good job keeping it at bay. Doesn't even give the charge over. Holy Shield in mid lane procced already. It will ultimately charge down below, but A7 have done a good job defending. The HUNS cannot crack a single base turret. At least not now. Stolen, glorious pathway responded by... Oh! Now to the final slash, landing on still meta. Yuki now with the Valkyrie descent backwards. Zia already uses the Mind Force, now jumping in. A bit more damage. Yuki stunned up. BP going for the Soul Sever. Cutting them down. Up top, it's still meta. Trying to get a turret. But the cannon mini is just too low. It'll just be Zia to clear it out, and A7 have defended.
Could have been different, but since still meta was targeted at that moment, I feel that HUNS needed to recalibrate their decisions and whether or not they wanted to still go for a fight in the base turret of A7. So now we're taking a look. Yep, I think we need a few more before Zia finally gets that Holy Crystal, but the Chastise also gets picked up by Shark just now. Cold World also doesn't have stacks just yet. He got that Sky Piercer when he was already 2 kills. So I think A7 are just really waiting for the moments, prolonging this fight as much as they can. It's also not like we can expect anyone to really go out of map and manage the waves that are far away, because it's really relying on their teamfight capabilities too as 5 in order for them to get the most out of the potential teamfights later on against the HUNS.
Yeah, out of all these heroes, the guy that you would want to send over to the side lane would be BP.
Yep.
And I don't think you want to send him over to the side lane when the HUNS are the ones holding the Lord. So A7, you're going to send 5 up top to try to get Prio over this lane. Now, this could be really good. It could be really bad. OU spots him. Goes on Shark. Already perfect match. Glorious pathway now with the Fatal Links as well. And Kenny zones him in the back line, but it's going to be A7 to try to go for it. Still meta. Spatial Migration with Vile Requiem landing on BP1 as Zia pops his Mind Force, and BP's just so low. Yuki! Monster kill on their turret gets Zia as well. It's another cut down on Cold World. And A7 bit a bit too much, and they could chew the HUNS. Sieging this base turret down.
They don't have a minion just yet. Oh, Shark's going to fly in clouds his way to the wave. But is that going to be enough? There are 2 waves!
He's trying his best to try to keep this game alive, but it won't come through. A valiant attempt from A7, but the HUNS are just better in game 1.
Clean decision making that you see from the HUNS. They were able to adapt to whatever A7 wanted to switch